Since this is my only recording for the entire month, I've decided to speak as fast as I can into bunch, as much as I can into this one recording. So that way if Dave asks me to cut anything out, I can tell him that it's already less than 4 minutes. So it wouldn't be fair, possible, or even necessary for me to take anything out. If I'm only going to record one column a month, then I want to say as much as possible and not miss anything. After all, with 30 days in April, that means that 29 of those will be days that I won't record anything at all. And so I need to put 30 days worth of information into one recording so that way I can count everything that's important and interesting and insightful into this one column. So listen carefully and don't miss a thing. Whew. If I'm only going to record one column a month, it could be tempting to think that I need to get it all out of my system and cram in as much as possible to make up for all those other days when I don't say anything. But trying to say everything at once can be a risky strategy, both for the effectiveness of what I do say and for the impression it gives on those days that I don't say anything. That's why I get a little nervous whenever we have a World Day of Prayer for anything. And in particular, when we celebrate the World Day of Prayer for Vocations next Sunday, April 29th. Sometimes when we have a special day to mark an important cause, we can be lured into forgetting that the cause is also important every other day of the year. I mean, can you imagine if everyone only recycled on Earth Day? How much more trash would there be in the world? Or if we only hung up American flags on Flag Day? Or if we only remembered to pray for the dead on All Souls Day? Well, I hope that each one of our parishes and all of our families will mark the World Day of Prayer for Vocations in some small way on April 29th. Maybe petitions at Mass for holy, healthy marriages, those that foster religious vocations. Maybe homilies or bulletin notes about God's unique plan for each one of us. Or maybe praying the prayer for religious vocations as a family or as a class on the back side of the seminarian handout. Let me know if you need some more. But we do not need to think that we should pack all of our vocation prayer efforts into that one day. If we want to hear who God is calling us to be, and in particular, if we want those boys and single men who he is calling to be priests for the Diocese of Dodge City to hear his call, then our prayer must be an ongoing, sustained effort. Begin it on April 29th, if need be. Continue it on April 29th, by all means. But don't limit it to just that one day. Your prayer is too important and too valuable to be without.